All right. All right. New York session. Today is the 29th of April. I'm recording right here. All right. What are we seeing in the market? Unfortunately, I took this trade. Let's see here. One. And this is what I ended when I ended the stream on this low. After one, two, 8 minutes after. I was just about to close everything down and I saw this trade and I took it. I don't like taking these trades. Why? Because I took this trade, put my stop loss, put my first take profit, then I left the screen, did my thing, and I came back and I put my stop loss to break even, and it stopped me out with TP1 hit, and then the rest of the position stopped out to um, at stop loss at break even. Anyhow, that was this morning, and now we are in the New York session. All right, gonna mark out London session open. Or New York session open. Sorry about that. The market is undeciding. I get it what you mean now. Yeah, this is not a nice structure, but still, we this is a breakout structure, but we can still do a breakout structure here to the downside. You can see that the market is consolidating. This might be a school run today. We will see. This is the DAX and the Nasdaq. Jumping to the Nasdaq to the 1 hour time frame. Good morning. Watching the highs, watching the lows. And we will see what the market's about to give us today. There's a 1 hour liquidity right here. Did I do this? No, here it is. This is the overnight range London session. So the market is about to open in about 6 minutes. I'm marking out an alert right here to see if this candle, 15-minute candle, breaks through the breakout of the overnight range. We have news right here. We have the Forex Factory. Let me check. It's the 29th. Yeah. Today is 29th. I'm not all day. All right. Got that out of the way. Let's see. Why the trend is not defined. So we have market open in about 5 minutes. Why the trend is not defined. And this is what usually happens, right? We don't have a clear breakout structure where the market is going. We have, this is not correct. We have we have a low created right here, waiting for the market to open, and we're waiting also for the 4 hour at not the 4 hour, at 4 o'clock, the candle that's going to be closed in about 33 minutes, 4 o'clock my time, maybe 10 o'clock your time, at the break of structure. If it breaks structure to the downside right here, then we have a bias set for a bearish move. Same thing goes here. We don't have a clear break of structure or where the market is going. Today, by the way, I will be posting, yeah, just let me go through one thing at a time. I will be posting in the classroom section in the risk management and psychology risk management, right? This is the slow track system on how you should risk and what system or what strategy you should use to be able to risk without having it affecting your mental state, your psychology, and eventually make you tilt and lose more money than planned. So this video will be, I highly recommend that you watch it. The slow track strategy and the fast track strategy that will be released tomorrow. All right. Inside the live trading room, by the way, the videos I'm posting right there in the live trading sessions, if you like to rewatch them, the ones that are there where we take a trade, right? Take a loss or take a win. That's the one that I'm posting. The ones that we are just sitting and waiting for the market to give us more price action, it's not necessary for me to post those, I believe. All right, the market's about to open in about 2 minutes. And another thing inside of the community, we have people copying me and my brother. My brother is the admin he's not that active in the community. So they're copying his name and my name. You can see that this is the real us by checking the name at his name at Mustafa, right? So I just posted this. Be aware of scams. You can see that this is me or somebody else by checking the activity and checking what level I have. You can do that basically if you just, okay, I just check Wakas right here. He's been active inside of the community and he has number 3. He's leveled up. So be aware. Be I'm never gonna ask you for money inside the private chat. That's not it. Never gonna happen. All right, market just opened. Yeah, Nasdaq just ripped to the downside. Like it like this. All right, I'm marking out the liquidity levels on these area, fair value gap levels on these areas to see where the market might continue to. That's a huge. We're basically just waiting for the market to give us more data because in these scenarios, like where are we? This is the accumulation part, and it also accumulated. Um, or it consolidated in the London session. So we're waiting for some sort of breakout. There's no indication of where the market is going right now. Let's just rip into the downside. This can go both ways, right? Because we don't have a defined bias beforehand. We don't have a breakout structure to the upside or to the downside. The market is like this. So what did the market do? It swept 1 hour liquidity. If we jump to the 1 minute, the market, it can break structure right here, tap into this fair value gap and continue to the upside, right? Also, what do we have? We have the 50-minute school run. That can happen if we close underneath the overnight range. So it's back and forth. You can also see that the DAX and the NASDAQ is very close correlated to each other, the movements of them. Here we go. Let's see what this does. You know what? I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to give this a chance. So I'm waiting for it in about 10 seconds. I'm about to enter. Right. I took a long right here. Stop loss underneath this area. And we will see. So I'm taking my first take profit. We have a fair value gap right here. We have a 15-minute fair value gap right here, which is not yet been created because of the 50-minute candle has not been yet closed, right? So I'm taking this long position right here, and I can't mark out the fair value gap area just yet. And even though if I mark out the fair value gap area right here, the win risk to reward is way too small. So I'm taking first take profit right here on the 15-minute liquidity. Taking it on these highs right here. The second take profit. All right. Now it's just sitting and waiting for it to do its thing. I'm setting an alert right here on my first take profit. When my first take profit gets hit, I move my stop loss to break even. Might be a school run right here. Right, so on the DAX, I will be taking a school run trade. Right, took a short on the DAX. Okay, now take profit areas. 0.8, that's not good. waiting for this trade I'm taking right here to, let's see, to give it a chance to respect this fair value gap area again before doing anything. You know what? I'm closing this position and I'm taking a short. I'm reversing. So this is what I did just now. Start my position at break even and I took a short. Why did I do that? The 1 hour candle is about to close in about 11 minutes. And we have a break of structure that's about to be created right here. And the market might continue down because they are correlated to each other. The DAX and the NASDAQ. So I'm waiting. I've set an alarm right here. I don't like taking one short, one long. It feels like all over the place. Clean out the charts. And now we just sit and wait. And stopped out. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Unfortunate. I took a long right here, but still, we don't know still what if it's going to continue to the upside. I think I put my long take profit right there. It doesn't mean that it's going to continue to the upside. Like what I'm seeing right now is that I put my stop loss like there's a fair value gap right here. The stop loss should have been maybe over this area, and I didn't put it on this area. These trades really get under my skin because you get stopped out with 1 pip or so, and then it continues to your original take profit areas. We are still inside. I need to put something here just to distract myself. All right. So let's keep the focus on the DAX because I'm inside of the DAX position right now. What are we looking at on the DAX? The DAX is about to do a break of structure in about 6 minutes, perhaps, on the to the bearish side. So we will eventually have a bearish bias. There is a 50-minute candle that closed under the overnight range, and we can see that it's about to consolidate maybe to the 50% mark. It broke through. Does that mean? So I'm looking at the 1 hour candle that's about to be closed in 3.5 minutes. I'm jumping to the 15-minute to see what's about to happen right here. It just touched the 50% mark of that 15-minute candle, but the entry right here on the long looks so good. Break of structure, fair value gap, reaction to the upside. So this 15-minute candle right here did not yet close. We have still 2.5 minutes. So because it didn't close, it didn't invalidate this fair value gap. Or this candle didn't invalidate this fair value gap on the 15-minute yet because it didn't close. Now, I'm tempted to take another trade, another entry, but that's enough for trades. I'm still inside these trades. I took one that didn't really count, but it still bugged me that it continued to the upside because I closed it at break even and I reversed the trade to the downside. Right, the 15-minute fair value gap is about to close, and the 1-hour candle is about to close soon. So the mistake I did here is because this candle was all the way down here or so, right? And it was about 8 minutes till to the 1-hour candle was supposed to close, and like, I expected the candle to close, but it didn't. That's not a good way to trade. The good way, the ideal way, is to see it close and then react after it, not waiting for it to happen. So this candle right here, let's see on the Nasdaq what's going to happen. Yeah, it didn't close. The 1-hour candle didn't close underneath these areas. Right, now we just wait. We're just about to get stopped out. And stopped out. I just got stopped out. My position was there. Yeah. It was a good trade. This was a good trade. We could have waited to the 50% mark. Just taking the body. So I'm just speaking out loud. So what am I thinking? What am I checking right now? I'm checking. Did I do the good? Did I make a good decision right here? Was this a good decision to make? Did you take the correct trade right here? I'm checking. Is there a clear break of structure because we are trading on the 15-minute? The 4 hour is more important than the 1 hour because we are going to the higher time frame. We are waiting longer on the 15-minute, right? So if I'm checking the 4 hour, did I see a clear break of structure? Like really a clear break of structure? Like is this clear? This is a break of structure, but it's not clear because there's a wick right here. Like I would love to see something like this. So on the 4 hour, the market is like a piano. Now, then why did you take it? If I jump to the 1 hour, I saw a break of structure right here, but this is still not indicating where the market is going. All right, I see. And we marked out the overnight range. This is it. And we saw a breakout on the 50-minute candle. I didn't see this one I missed. This one I didn't see. I didn't see this liquidity area. That cost you, huh? Yeah. This is, look at this. This is a 1 to 0.08. Risk reward. I didn't see this, unfortunately. Okay, my bad. All right. Because if I go down to the, let me just return. There's um, there's liquidity resting down here on this area, and this candle closed underneath these lows, which indicates that we're going to continue to the downside. Now there was a 1 hour liquidity, which is a high time frame liquidity, that was swept that I unfortunately missed. And after it was swept, look at this. I'm going to remove these lines. This setup is so like these are the setups that I risk more on. Break of structure, fair value gap, entry, reaction to the upside, and then take profit if there's a fair value gap right here. You can see it. And take profit right here on the fair value gap area. This is a trade I would love to have taken. Yeah, obviously this is hindsight, but all right. And on the Nasdaq, the first trade I took was a long position right here. This was a low risk trade, but it's still, this is a perfect setup. This is a really good setup. I took this setup right there and I marked out, if I remember correctly, I wanted to mark out the first fair value gap as a take profit area, but the risk reward was too small. So I put the risk first take profit on these highs right here. And then when the candle continued to the downside right here, and it was right around the, you see it's 3:45 or 15:45, which is 9:45 your time. It created a school run entry. So I closed it at break even and I entered on the school run entry and put my stop loss over this area. And unfortunately, the market took us out. So both positions are wrong. Not longs and not shorts. This is a consolidating market right here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm curious what the market is about to do. So just to share with you what I did, because this is now, I just locked myself out from my broker. So I can check what's happening on TradingView, but I can't take a trade anymore. Why? Because I've done my part in trading today. I don't want to take more trades. All right. But I'm curious to see what what the market's about to do. Yeah, this is just continuing to the upside. Look at this trade. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. You know what? Let's call it a day. I'm not taking any trades more today. So talk to you tomorrow in the London session. All right. I'm going to post this recording in the classroom section if you want to rewatch it. Take care.